Watch it here. They knew I did not write. My index number was then 100,347. Then, do you know what happened? The person who was 100,348 was closer to the TA. She did not also write. She went to the club, but the TA assured her that she would get her mark. Do you know what happened? The TA mistakenly, but it was divine, placed 95% on my records, and the lady was dashed. When my friend who knew I didn't write came and said, "Are you Charlie? How you doing?" That you write where you know, make we know. I said, me, I don't write. He said, "Come check. What is 95? Which number?" That be my number. I went to the chemistry department, went to see the dean of that faculty, and I said, "Sir, good evening, good morning, sir. Yes, what is the problem?" "Sir, please, I didn't write the exam, but I've seen 95 against my index number." Then he said, "Yeah, so sir, I've come to let you know." To let me know what? I said, "To let you know I didn't write." "Why, do you want to write again?" I said, "No, sir." So it's 95. Go. If the Lord took me through this, I pray for somebody. Receive academic favor, academic favor, academic favor, academic favor, academic favor. Let the Lord do it for somebody. Shout, "I receive it." It was physics practical. Physics practical. Now, during the times when I was in St. Peter's, I wasn't too much active with physics practical. I will always go and get the apparatus for them to use for the experiment. So when I got to the university, I was doing same. I didn't like electricity, what do you call it, practical. I love the mechanics. So I prayed a prayer, "Oh God, let me pick mechanics." When I go to the ballot box, it was a box. You pick a letter and they'll tell you the kind of experiment you'll be performing. So when I prayed the prayer, the Lord said to me, "I am giving you an A." My dear, I got to pick my letter. It was letter O. They will tell you, "Go to the floor where you'll be writing the exam, the practical exams." When I got to the floor and checked letter O, it was electricity. Hey! But the Lord said to me, "I will get an A." Why is it electricity? Child of God, I didn't know how to start the whole thing. I was just standing there and I had 5 minutes more. We were using 30 minutes for the practical. 5 minutes more. Then I heard a voice, "Lift your hand and tell them that the mechanism or the apparatus, every setup here is faulty." So I lifted my hand, and it was a professor of the faculty who was close to me. "Young man, what is the problem?" I said, "Sir, everything here is faulty." He looked at me and he said, "Are you all right?" I said, "Yes, sir. Everything here is faulty." Then he consulted the TAs that come. "Why should you bring somebody to a 40 grounds?" He said, "Sir, everything here is not 40. They started checking, nothing was resolving. They did all that they could do, nothing was happening. Then the professor got annoyed and said, "Change everything, change everything." In his anger, he was connecting everything for me. What I couldn't do was the connection. Then he said to me, "When I connect, you will take the readings." So he started connecting and I was taking the readings. He did one, he did two. The third one, he said, "Is this not an end of semester exam?" I said, "Yes, sir." "And why am I doing all this?" I said, "Sir, I wanted to do it." And you said, "My friend, continue the rest. Look at what God did." My problem was how to connect. Not knowing the prayer we prayed some time ago has started connecting what was disconnected. Can I talk to somebody here? When man says, "I'm disconnected from you," don't be tired, don't be crying, don't feel sad. Do you know what God is doing? He's about to take charge, because when you pray, there must be an answer. When you pray, favor must come down. When you pray, fire must come down. When you pray, glory must come down. When you pray, deliverance must come down. When you pray, prophetic must be activated. I challenge somebody today. Your prayer will bring an answer. Your prayer will bring an answer. Your prayer will I had the A easily. Let me come to maths, because I was doing physical science. So I was doing chemistry, physics, and maths. Maths, we were supposed to write exam. And you know something? I attended a university for 4 years and I never made friends. I attended university for 4 years and I never had study mates. I attended university for 4 years and I never asked anybody number one, number two. But when we come to the mines, I am part. What happened? Maths. They gave us a time for the paper, not knowing they had changed the time. And my roommate knew he was also doing the same course with me, but he did not tell me. So I was studying. When he told me, make us science. About those of you who knows Kebas, those days you felt science. Make us science. About I was staying at Apeuska. Do you know what happened? When he left, what I was reading, I felt a bit sleepy and I slept. Then I had a dream. In the dream, a man came and said, Albert, me person bebre. She examples no who teach at the mouth. Now steady. So when I got up, I knew God had spoken. So I went to the examples and I studied them. I got to the examination grounds and I was 30 minutes late. I never knew. So the teacher or the lecturer, his nickname was Killer. So imagine somebody called Killer who is teaching hard maths in the university. How do you think the man will use you? He looked at me and said, what is it? I said, I'm supposed to write the exam. But why are you here? We have started almost 30 minutes ahead of you. Do you know one thing? I will only pardon you, but you will spend 30 minutes to do the work. When I entered, all the math students, you see that their faces have changed. Now, a minimum 30 minutes ahead. Almost to me, now over 30 minutes. Say, I will pray. I don't like your fire. I am yet to hear your fire. They gave me the paper. When I sat down and I opened it, it was the same example I saw. Just that the answer would be negative. The answer was positive. Now in the dream, the man said to me, study it. So I checked the question, the same figure, just that the symbols and the signs change. I gave myself 5 minutes. He looked at me and looked again. He looked at me and looked again. He looked at me twice. Then I intentionally went to sit somewhere. And some of them came to me. They knew I was a prophet. Oh, Prof. Na ye day. A man also you remember. Oh, Prof. Na ye day. The man say, in nim time. Oh, a man now crying here crying to me and your brasa. Killer will give you an exam today. He will finish marking today. Tomorrow you have the paper. Akila. I don't want him know. But I don't know friend Akila. Samson and your friend Akila. He doesn't smile. When he comes, you dare not talk to him. The following day, maths in a big lecture theater. A class on the sciences and the math students. He started. So we are done with the exam. Everything you get is ×2. Out of that, only one person was able to get 38 because I had to deduct 2 for no reason. And also one person had 0. Then somebody shouted, Odi! Odi. Yes, really. So they started mentioning. Now, Fortunately and unfortunately, the one that had the zero was not there, but the one that had the other one was there. So he shared all the papers and said, if you haven't gotten your paper, get up. So I got up. No much. But it's so bad. Then one of them made that noise and he asked, why are you calling OD? Then someone, my own roommate said, he's a prophet. He thought he was about to mock me. Mebusia phone mishire eti watome ema matafusa wongu mani mwase watiti misinse mpasabyo nesu sana nyanyame adwene eni nipadino we are shameless in suffering. He asked, are you a prophet? And I knew the answer was right. I said, yes sir, I am. He looked at me again and again and again. He said, indeed you are. Indeed you are. He was the one that had the 38. He was the one. And the whole place was like this. Everyone was clapping. Can I tell you something? What your God can do in prayer, the devil cannot stop it. I declare from today, your answers are unstoppable. Your miracle is unstoppable. Your breakthrough is unstoppable. Your testimony is unstoppable. Shout, I will pray. I went to the university with testimonies. That is the covenant keeper. Pray continually. Sit down for me. Tell yourself, I will pray. Oh, scream it. We were on a flight, business class seats, and there was a man beside me. When the plane took off, I felt, let me do some small things in the plane. I didn't even open my mouth. I was doing for 30 minutes. I saw that the man had gotten up and went to the cabin crew, telling them he doesn't like my presence. Meanwhile, in the business class, in space, them open show be adi. They would be a day and I won't pay the presence. So they should take me from there. Can you do us an offer? Someone said, can you please move from your seat to that seat down there? Down there. And I asked, for what? Well, he says it's not too comfortable around you. And I asked the white lady, have I weed on myself? He said no. So I said, go back and tell him we should all try to fight well. Can I tell you something? When prayer is active, friends becomes enemies. You see, you get addicted to certain people that when they leave you, you are crying. Don't you know you are praying some prayers? You prayed for the right man, and now the one says let's break up. You are crying. Why? Don't you know you are praying some prayers? I told the woman, this is my ticket, my seat number. She should check it, say yes. So why should I go back? It's against your rules. Let me be where I am. I paid for this. I'm sorry. The man had to move to the back. I don't move to the back. We move in front. Say, I'll pray. Say it well. For the last time. Yeah. You have to pray. I had the opportunity to be on the same bill with Bishop Osetutu Takrade. Papa Ayo Orisi Jafo, Reverend Dr. Lawrence Tete, Bishop Titi Ofe. I was included. Now when we were boarding the flight, by then it was Starboard. So they chartered the flight for we were 5. Reverend Dr. Tete had come to do a program for me in Koforidua. So when he saw me, he told them, this man you see like that, he's fire and he likes people. Before the program, I called Bishop Osetutu and I told him, I saw our plane nearly crashing. And I told him that I saw we had started the program. I was the one preaching, and everything in the church went off, including your standby generator. I am online, I am live. I'm telling you what it was. We started the flight. I remember I had the first seat 1, and Papa Ayo came. I had to get up and go back for him to be on seat 1. Many when they are talking, I don't want to talk some because I am not their grace mate. Neither am I their age mate. Can I tell you, when you are hosting men of God and they try to come to your level, make sure you move away, right? Because the anointing on every man of God drops on your altar and you can function in it. Very thicker based on your sensitivity. It's your player tip. Play them. And Reverend Dr. Tete asked, Prophet, are you not talking some? I was praying. When we were 5 minutes to land, there came a heavy storm. It took the grace of God. They said we can't land. We have to be moving up and down, or we do forced landing. Then Bishop was said to came to me and said, hey Prof, I didn't know another case. When it was my turn for the program, everything went off. Light of some heavy thunderstorm. That was when the man said, man of God, I'm keeping you so well in the hotel, but I want to change where you are sleeping for a reason. Do you know? He asked, how did he come by? I said, Papa, I prayed. The Lord told me to leave the house 6:30 p.m. Gaddafi, my able man, came to the house 4:20 p.m. I told him, stay, I will come out at 6:30. Why? I heard a voice. Can I ask you, what do you hear? How do you hear it? And how do you respond to it? So you can recover, or when you are very sensitive to prayer,